Hey, beautiful people, my name is Tim Lee. Welcome back to Draw Too Much here at Legacy Studio. I'm excited today because we're doing a continuation of my caricature of Thomas Bragg. This guy is so cool. If you haven't seen Seek Discomfort or Yes Theory, go and check that out. You will not regret the videos that they're creating. There's such good stuff there. And I gotta admit, I've gotten a lot of inspiration off of them recently on what I want to do with this channel. So in saying that, I am going to say once again, if you have someone in your life who has a story where they've just gone through a mess in their life, but you know that they deserve better, they're the people that have blessed you in your life and you want to find a way to bless them back. I would like to find a few of those stories, and I would like to give a free caricature to them, and also interview you or interview them and get some of the story to be able to share with the world of how amazing these people are. So don't forget to look me up, official_Legacy Studio on Instagram, where you can send me a private message. I would ask also, please leave a comment down below. That helps this video get out further. So leave that story, a short story, in the comments down below. That will be one of the key things to help me continue to push this out there. I want to look at this channel differently. Can I make this channel more of an outlet of giving instead of an outlet of getting? You know, instead of making the money that I'm trying to survive, why not we just change this into an outlet of giving to the world? And I know in return, in time, that will take care of itself. I think I'm actually really excited about that passion. I will never be the millionaire who can give money away, but I am the artist who can still give away my caricatures and touch people's hearts. Let's get down to the nitty-gritty of this one, folks. If you haven't seen the original sketch of this drawing, make sure to check out the first video. You won't regret it. It went through quite a transformation to get to this point, so I want to make sure that you see that, especially if you're interested in figuring out how to exaggerate. Now, I've been using a lot of classes, going over a bunch of my old classes that I subscribed to many years ago, like the Proco classes and things like that for caricature, watching Tom Richmond, things of that nature, just to build my brain back up in the world of caricature, because unfortunately you can forget some of this stuff. It's not exactly riding a bike. I'm laying in flats right now, and while I'm doing that here, and we'll see first layer of shading here in a few minutes, I want to bring up a couple things really quick. One, I've been doing a lot of acrylic painting and oil color painting in real life. IRL, if you will. And I've really enjoyed the experience of how that feels, laying down tones of color to get the final result. And more recently, it's like, well, I want to get that same feeling in my digital work. And so I start messing with that. You'll see that here in a second. I end up not using it. But if you're curious, if you like how it sort of looks, basically, I just took a hard brush, dropped the opacity to 39%. You can drop it to any percentage you want. 39 is not a rule by any means, and you just paint away. And every stroke that you lay down lays another layer of paint over top the previous stroke, which builds up that shadow consistency. I tested the theory out, and it just didn't quite feel very good to me in this one, so I skipped it. But in saying that, another thing that I've also done is I've recently started playing with markers. Of course, I watched Draw with Jazzer, just like everyone else here on YouTube, and loved his review of all the different markers on planet Earth, and really enjoyed those ahoo markers. I know, that's what they're called. It's weird, right? So I picked up a couple sets of those, and I started coloring with them on textured, well, like on gray base paper or on normal paper, and I really started enjoying dropping shadows and shades using purples and blues instead of just blues. So recently I've been enjoying using more purples in all of my shading, and it makes a big difference. It really does, and it just changes it up. But if you haven't had the chance, go check out those ahoo markers. I'll put a link down below. It will be an affiliate link, so if you do pick up those markers, do it through my link. That way you support the channel, and I deeply appreciate that. You're going to see now we're going to go in with what will be the final effect, and basically this is the same thing I've taught you guys for years. You make a layer, you paint in with an intense color. In this case, I'm using a very rich purple. Drop the opacity down and also change the layer to multiply. You get this really nice subtle effect that just really adds so much to a final piece. And then you'll see here in a second that we're going to actually go in, duplicate the layer, erase everything on it, and then begin applying another coat of that same color over top. And because it's the same color being applied over top, it goes just a little bit darker, and you'll see that I'll grab a blending tool and blend the darker purple into the lighter purple. Now, we're not quite there just yet, but you'll see that in just a little bit here. You know what? It's great to get back into the drawing scheme of things and have a little bit of fun. Also opened up our channel membership. So basically, this drawing, what I will do is I will upload it in its entirety for you to get your hands on. If you want to see it in normal time, if you will, it's a couple hours of work. You can go and literally see every brush stroke you want. I'll try to put some nice music in the background or something like that, just to keep your ears busy per se. But I know a lot of people want to see the original content instead of it sped up as quickly as it is. I think it's sped up about 1,000% here. Also, in saying that if you want early access to all the content, because right now I'm only releasing, I want to say, one video a week. That might change in time, but for right now, I'm just assuming one video a week. If you want to see content immediately as soon as I upload it, well, then consider becoming an early access member. It does support the channel. It does support me. It means a lot. Just hit that join button, and thank you so much for checking it out. And then also, of course, check out my other channel. Let me jump back in here really quick. You see how I just put down that red? I've really enjoyed shading with blush recently. I know that sounds weird, but an intense red using an airbrush, usually I either work in a masked layer on the skin tones or on a masked layer in general, and you'll see that I've just colored in everything in that blush. Kind of shading with the blush really seems to add a lot to the face. I really like the final look that you get when you do that. And make sure it's very subtle. If you go too strong, they're going to look drunk as a skunk. It's not what you're going for. You're just trying to make it look like there's a little bit of blood coming to the cheeks, coming to the nose, coming to different parts of the face, the ears. And if you take a good look at yourself in the mirror, you'll find areas where that blush needs to be, where blood is pushing its way towards the skin a little bit more. And it just really adds a lot of life to a caricature. Now, just finishing up here, a quick little Seek Discomfort merch design here of my own type, so that we can make sure that he gets what he's looking for. And then, of course, wrapping up on some color and things like that. Hey, folks, make sure to go check out my other channels. If you like game playthroughs and things, right now my channel that has over 5,000 subscribers right now is called Legacy Studio. That is doing quite well. And we're bringing a lot of the techniques that we're doing over there to help bring this channel back to life. And those people over there are absolutely amazing. It's a wonderful group of people, and I want you to go and be a part of that. Also, take a look at Rocky Mountain Collective if you like stand-up comedy. That's right, I'm doing stand-up comedy now. Who knew that I could fail so miserably? And then also, if you like music, you can go and check out my channel. We call it Dorka. Dorka. Make sure to subscribe there if you like music production and things of that nature. So that's right, folks. A lot coming your way here, and thank you so very much for joining me. I gotta go, and I got a bunch more content to bring your way here on Draw Too Much in the near future. So God bless you. God bless America. I love you, and we'll see you next time right here on Draw Too Much in Legacy Studio. Bye.